YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, you guys. We finally got the answers we were looking for. Did 50 apply the full court press to Joe Budden at the Knicks game? Did Joe really tell 50, hey, bruh, you don't need therapy no more. My bad, big bro. And then finally, was 50 Cent the main reason Joe left the game early? Now, I told you guys in the last video, do not beef with somebody that goes everywhere. Somebody like 50 can be in Miami one day, and while you're in Africa thinking you're safe, 50 Cent will pop out on you while you're eating some fufu. Now, today on the Joe Budden podcast, episode 819, Joe confirmed that him and 50 had no clue they were going to run into each other at the game. I've been seeing some of you guys in the comments on the last video saying, yo, if anybody believes this beef between Joe and 50 is real, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Then Joe also goes on to confirm that they had a very serious conversation about their beef. Here's what Joe said.
Oh, that was a close game, fam.
It was.
I don't know. Yeah.
Don't say nail biter to me.
Yeah.
Ever again.
All right, where y'all want to start? Seems like it's a lot to unpack. What do y'all want me to tell a story?
I want
do y'all want to joke around?
We'll add our
You're
commentary.
sitting there like, yo, I hope Wallow come in here so he can
He was Wallow.
Hello, you in New York?
And he says you in Madison Square Garden right now.
Well, y'all ain't hit me to see if I was all right.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't hit me so we could ride.
I gave up on that.
Oh.
No. You call this nigga
Well,
like,
he
yo,
gave
you
up on
good?
that.
He gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you think, nigga? Yo, you be calling me with this bullshit. Yeah, you got it, fam.
All right.
Were you good?
So, I had tickets to game 2 of the Pistons versus the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks won game 1.
Yeah.
Not in a beautiful fashion.
Game 1?
Yeah.
It was close.
But we won. My baby was coming. It was going to be date night. It's going to be a beautiful time in motherfucking New York City. So, decisions to make, right?
Sure.
Phantom. Like, how we doing this tonight?
This is
You know what I'm
deflection
saying?
or something. I don't know what it is. It's one of them
No,
things.
I'm telling my story.
Carry on,
What do y'all
carry
just want
on.
me to start at?
No.
When you got ghosts.
Lay it out.
Okay. All right.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
Anyway, so I planned on being early, right? Because it's the Knicks, it's playoffs. Building was going to be packed. I imagine this to be nuts. So I had this mapped out for us to leave 30 minutes early. I'm going with my lady, so we end up running 45 minutes late. But we still end up walking in at a good time. So we walk in, and we get there, and we walk in. It's a good seat right next to the Knicks bench. I'm excited.
The game started already.
No.
Oh, okay.
Great
No.
seats.
Yeah, great seats.
Really. I don't want to talk to Mark. I don't want to hear from Mark at all because you're a little too condescending. And while I'm telling my story, I might not catch it. Great seats.
Great seats.
But they were really good seats.
Yeah, they were.
So we go, and the game didn't start yet. We made it on time in time to get our sushi, the crab meat.
Sushi hot dogs.
We went and got some. No, I didn't do hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do hot dogs. Over the weekend, I ate anything that wasn't tied down to the floor.
Same.
So I went to bed feeling really shitty and ashamed of myself. Looking forward to every number 2 I had to take. So I wasn't about to go in the garden and do my garden glizzy thing.
Okay.
We were keeping it cute tonight. Sushi, crab, water, and juice, and we go into the seat. Let's do it. And it's packed in there. Everybody is in there, boy. All of the white stars, I don't know who the fuck they are, was in there. It'd be a lot of money in the garden.
What?
A lot of money.
Duh.
But it's different. It's
Playoff time,
Yes,
a lot of
duh.
Playoff time is crazy.
Nigga, James Dolan is in the front of behind one of the baskets in like a polo with a blazer, a lollipop, like a fisherman's hat, legs crossed, family is here. It's just like, oh, you playing just different.
Looking like a J. Crew ad.
Yeah, exactly. Then Spike is over there, and it's just some of the Jewish money is in here.
Ben Stiller, John McEnroe.
Yes, exactly. Gary V is behind me, so I'm already in phony mode, is what I'm saying.
I bet.
Gary V!
Long time no see.
No, but I do love Gary V.
Yeah.
But
Not that.
I'm telling you, I do love him. But it's the,
Little extra sauce.
Hey, we do gotta get sushi again.
lunch, buddy.
Come on. So we doing all of that. And we go, we sit down, cool, we sit there, and ain't nobody sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Fat Joe comes in with his daughter, and they sit down.
Shout out to Fat Joe.
Shout out to Fat Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
So me and my girl start talking about the Bottega outfit that Fat Joe got on. But in my head, I say, now the last few times I've seen Fat Joe in the garden, he has been directly next to 50 Cent. And I say, wouldn't that be funny? If those are it's only 2 seats left. They right in front of us. Those are the only 2 empty ones. And sure enough, as God would have it, 50 comes in. And my man, I'm in breaking freeze right now. Yeah, Eve, shout out to Eve. So I dap Eve, and 50 just sit down, but he don't see me. But his man sees me, but he don't see me. And Fat Joe knows I'm here, but he don't see me. All right, the game started. Yeah, we watching. Fuck it. We watching the game now.
Were you quiet? Not cheer.
No.
Not cheer too loud.
Your stomach was talking. I was about to say his heart was pounding. He couldn't hear nothing. He couldn't hear the game.
Hey, his heartbeat sound like Sasquatch.
Right, exactly. Marv Albert turning around and shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Did you change your
Somebody
yelling
let
voice?
some doves in the building?
Now you have a decision to make in this moment, right? Because contrary to whatever the internet is saying, I don't think there's a problem. So when he sit down, I want to grab him by his shoulder and say something to him.
Didn't do that though.
Only because my girl is here.
Sure.
That is the only reason that you just look too pussy, right? Doing that. Corey, you want your clothes again?
How?
Corey
How's
can't
that
help
pussy?
himself.
What?
If that's your normal thing,
No.
Yeah, look,
I'm
if people think
no.
y'all got beef and then you like, hey, but
Yeah, nah.
you don't look pussy in
Every
general.
camera in the world is on in here.
Yeah.
Every celebrity is out.
And you right there.
Your girl is here.
Right.
We buy Thibodeau.
You're not
nigga.
underneath the basket or something where you can be
Yeah.
out the way a little bit.
When he see me, he'll see me. We'll kick it. We'll chop it.
Right.
But to do the extend shoulder, hey, I'm right behind you. It's the pussiest shit I've
listen to
heard.
the toxic masculinity.
That is the pussy. I don't care what you
Go
say.
ahead, I'm
That
listening.
to me. What y'all think?
Oh,
I don't think that. If that's your
That's-
norm, and that's something I normally do, you and 50 Cent ain't beefing.
Of course we not beefing.
Of course. So if that's your normal thing, like if it would have been none of this stuff happened, and he walked in and he sat down and he didn't see you, you'd have been like, yo.
No, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't do that.
That's all right.
When I'm outside, I'm not the initiated, be seen guy. I'm
You're
really low.
sitting right
But that's
by-
not
go
important.
ahead.
That's a
Keep
real
going.
life thing.
Yeah,
It don't matter right
yeah.
now. So I'm not doing that because my girl is here and we not pussy.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I
What
would
you
do
talking
that.
about? And then what happens? Oh, so now this is why it's funny. Because there's famous levels in the garden.
For sure. You were level 2.
I'm not level 2.
3.
I'm a different
He's
level.
in row 2. He's level like 5.
Oh.
Nah, he might be like 3.
Don't do that. Don't try to.
You 3.
3 is fair.
You level 3.
I say it to say my garden experience is never being the famous guy in the garden.
They don't
sitting
put
in
you on the
front
little
with
celebrity
the
shit?
pictures. No, y'all hear me talk. I come in here and talk shit, saying I'm more famous than half of them little white kid actors they be putting up there. But it's not about that, and I'm low. So Fat Joe and 50 Cent being in front of me means that this is about to be a different thing. And it's some black people in this garden that know me, so they know what this situation is.
Okay.
So they look at So every time the little white lady come over to Fat Joe and 50 Cent with some big time celebrity shit, there's black people around us. I see you. What's going on? Cool. So I say to my girl, yo, if they come over here with that celebrity camera shit, I'm repping my set. Because I have to. I have to, just because it's here. She said, don't you dare do that shit. This shit gonna be all over the internet. I said, I have to do it. And sure enough, they came over. And I looked, and I said, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. And then, and 5 minutes after that, I think he seen me after that. Well, actually, in my story, he didn't see me. It's always her that's making it hot. You seen her. You turn around. And he said, oh, shit, Joe. And then we spoke. The nature of the conversation will remain between us.
Apologized and kept it pushing.
Please, sir.
No.
Not tonight.
Sir.
We had a good talk.
Just to the start of the fourth. Just let me stay to the start of the fourth.
Please, sir.
Get this shit off. Have fun.
Not in front of my girl. Please.
Not in front of my kids, Gus. Not in front of my kids.
Texting Fat Joe on the low, like, yo,
Right.
you can make this cool.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
That nigga that called Lloyd Banks, everybody. Hey, Banks.
Yo, y'all are so dumb. But it's fun. So now, but wait now, because before any of this even happens, nigga, when I tell you my phone is on absolute fire in here, my phone is buzzing in a way that it's never buzzed before with people that I didn't even know watched basketball. Everybody is up. My aunt is up. The children is up. And back to this leaving at the end of the game, because I see this is a thing.
Yeah.
And Mark is new, so he don't know. I'm going to leave before the game is over.
In a playoff game,
It's a nail biter.
It wasn't a nail biter.
It was an elbow.
It was not a nail biter. By the time we left, we had missed the shot that would bring us within 4. We was down like 5 or 6 with 2 minutes left. It looked.
You don't think being down 5 in a playoff game
5
is a winnable
with
game?
2 minutes left, and y'all was going body shot for body shot?
That's not what was happening in that fourth
I
quarter.
watched the whole.
Now, I'm glad these guys were able to speak and hash out their issues, but Joe was definitely potting when he said he didn't think him and 50 had any issues, especially after Joe confirmed last month that 50 Cent was the main reason why he left the strip club early. Now, it's also going to be interesting moving forward to see if Joe is going to change how he talks about people, especially people who he knows he might run into, especially when you got a big platform like the Joe Budden podcast. A lot of people tune into it. A lot of people are going to hear what you think about them, and sometimes they might not be as rational as 50 Cent. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys buy Joe's story about seeing 50 Cent at the Knicks game? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.